While the US gets bogged down in bureaucracy, Canada has quietly secured $174 billion in investments, setting the pace in the electric vehicle (EV) race. From battery metals to megafactories, Canada is now leading the charge, and Washington wasn't ready for this shift. The quiet revolution. It all started without any press conferences, just trucks, cement, and massive structures rising across Canada. St. Thomas, Ontario, a once quiet farming area, is now home to a $13 billion bet on the future of the automotive industry. Volkswagen is building a factory stretching over 370 acres, aiming to power over 1 million electric vehicles per year in Canada. And they're not alone. Stellantis and LG Energy are investing billions into a battery plant in Windsor, with 2,500 jobs on the line. Northvolt is anchoring a $2.7 billion facility in Quebec, backed by both provincial and federal investments, while BASF and Umicore are setting up shop for battery chemicals. Suddenly, Canada is not just assembling cars, but also producing the technology that powers the entire EV industry. This isn't luck. It's a strategic move years in the making. The power shift, batteries, not cars. While the US struggled with climate budgets and EV tax credits, Canada moved quickly. It offered land, fast-track permits, skilled workers, and an upgraded power grid. Canada didn't just attract investment, it redirected the power. The result? A new automotive map where Canada is calling the shots. Today, the battery is everything in the EV economy. It's the heart of the car, the engine, and the profit center. And Canada is building the entire supply chain, from mining lithium in Alberta to refining nickel in Ontario. In St. Thomas, Volkswagen isn't just assembling packs. It's producing high-nickel cathodes for SUVs that can go 400 miles on a charge. Northvolt is developing solid-state batteries which could double the range and eliminate fire risks. But the real edge Canada holds is in its materials. Lithium, cobalt, and nickel are sourced and refined right here, creating a closed-loop ecosystem from mine to factory to recycling. Battery recycling and building a closed loop. Ontario is also seeing a rise in battery recycling hubs that can reclaim up to 95% of used materials, making the process greener, faster, and cheaper. Canada isn't just chasing trends, it's building infrastructure that will dominate the next 20 years of electric mobility. Why US car makers are nervous? On the surface, it looks like a win-win. Canada builds the batteries, the US assembles the cars, trade flows, jobs are created, and everyone's happy. But American automakers are getting nervous. Volkswagen's plant alone is expected to power over 1 million EVs per year by 2027, and Canada's total battery output could hit 45 gigawatt hours annually by 2030, enough for 500,000 cars. Meanwhile, in the US, battery projects are stalling due to water disputes, labor talks, and delays in permits. American car makers are realizing how much they depend on Canadian supply. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more updates and content. We've got plenty more coming your way. Canada's quiet diplomacy. While the US has struggled with tariffs and trade wars, Canada has quietly built strategic partnerships with Europe, South Korea, India, and Japan. It's positioned itself as a reliable, neutral partner, and it's paying off. Through agreements with the US and Mexico under USMCA, Canadian-made batteries flow tariff-free across North America, making Canada the most efficient option for automakers in both the US and Europe. Quiet power. Canada's new position. Canada may not be making headlines like the US, but it's reshaping the global EV supply chain. With the right minerals, the right partners, and the right policies, Canada is no longer just following, it's leading. While US lawmakers debate EV subsidies, Canada is already building the future. The result is a nation that once followed and now dictates key terms in global battery flows. Final thoughts. Will Canada continue to rise to the top, or will Detroit catch up? Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more updates as we continue to explore the changing landscape of global EV power.